What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, hit that bell notification to get notified every time I put out a video. And I want to say happy Easter to everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day with their friends, family, loved ones, etc. Have a great day. Have a safe day. Hope you find an Easter egg with money in it and spend it wisely. So, a lot of you that have been following me for the last 8 months since I started my channel know that, or you've probably, maybe if I haven't expressed it, you have noticed, like, I don't just do music reaction videos that I think will get me the most views. I do music that I stumble upon, or I read something and it relates to something that I've been thinking about in my head, the title does, and I'll just do a reaction to it. Or I get requests, and that's another way I do reaction videos. But I just do whatever I like, whether it gets me a lot of views or not. I just do it because it's fun. So, in the spirit of Easter Sunday, I was just scrolling for a music video to watch, and I saw this. I haven't heard it. I don't know who Elvie Shane is. And when I first saw it, I thought it was Elvis Shane, but it's Elvie Shane. Does Heaven Have a Creek? So it just had the word heaven in it. It's Easter Sunday. And I was just like, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So, not going to talk much longer. We're going to go ahead and get in this. This is Elvie Shane. If you know who this is, let me know if you've heard it before in the comments section below. But Elvie Shane, Does Heaven Have a Creek? And I hope this doesn't make me cry.
Well, I've heard good old boys like me can fall down on their knees, claim that they believe, and set their spirits free. Yeah, and I'd like to run them streets of gold in that paradise that I've been told will never grow a day more old. I gotta know before I go, does heaven have a creek where I can swim in my old blue jeans?
Hey, I like that video transition there. Does heaven have a creek? And we have a lot of questions about what heaven has, you know? You can read the Bible all day long. You can believe, have all the faith in the world, but you don't know till you know. And that's when you die. So it is interesting. I'm not, and by the way, like, I'm not into religion, right? I'm not a religious person. I'm not an atheist or anything like that. I believe there is a God or gods. I've had a lot of questions. I've been going through a little bit of phase lately, like, questioning a lot of things about myself, not just about faith and religion. I'm not a religious person. I don't believe you got to go to church. You know, real religious people that really believe in God, like, church is where your heart is, man. You got to have church at home, dude. It's wherever your place of worship is. That's your church. And I don't believe you have to go to church. I just believe you have to be a good person and believe that there's something better coming. So I'm still trying to figure all that out for myself. But I do appreciate people who are really into their faith and believe it, and they do the right thing based on their faith, not just what's best for them in their time, and bending their faith and their religion to meet their daily needs. Those are the people I don't like. But when you, like, no matter what, doesn't matter what your daily needs are, you have faith in your religion and you follow it as such, like it's supposed to be. I respect people like that. And that people that ain't afraid to tell everybody, I love Jesus, Christ is king, or whatever your religion is. Like, people that are devout Christians or Muslims, I respect those people. I really do. Because it's not easy to stand up for what you believe in, and no matter what it is, and against all odds. Like, oh no, people are always going to ridicule you, man, for what you believe in. And if you don't, you got to stand strong and stand tall. And if you do, I have a lot of respect for that. Sorry, long explanation.
I gotta know before I go, does heaven have a creek where I can swim in my old blue jeans? Can they wash the sins off me and set it up, sunset revival? And do they drink in glory land, sing and sway with the angel band? Is there wine that's fine and dandy, as I've read in the Bible?
I will say, dude's got a crazy good voice, man. He's got a good voice. That looks like somewhere down south, like Alabama, or might even be Florida somewhere, but it looks like Alabama or Arkansas or Louisiana, something like that. Yeah, it's definitely a way different song than what I'm used to listening to, but I can appreciate it.
Come up short. Tell me how beautiful is Jordan Shore? Is my granny waiting over yonder? Is it everything they say? I wonder, does heaven have a creek where I can swim in my old blue jeans? Can they wash the sins off me and set it up, sunset revival? And do they drink in glory land, sing and sway with the angel band? Is there wine that's fine and dandy, as I've read in the Bible?
I'll tell you what, dude, if I got to heaven and it's that foggy and I can't see that well, I'm gonna go, bro, what's going on? I got low visibility. Thought everything's supposed to be perfect up here, man. What's going on? You know, one thought I've had a lot, and is like, is heaven really like as far up in the universe? Is it up, or is it just right next door? You know, like they say, like dimensions are basically the thickness of your house wall. You know, like it's just right there. We just don't have access. We don't know how to open that doorway to slip on through to the other side. But I wonder, what is that really like? What it? You know, I think everybody wonders, like, what is heaven? Because when I was younger, I used to think like, you know, along these lines, you know, like heaven is peace. Heaven is death. Because earth is hell. You know, we all know that, you know, the devil was an angel. He was basically, I'm not super knowledgeable, so if I'm getting this wrong, don't beat me up. But definitely let me know in the comment section below what you're thinking and if I'm wrong. But I think it was David, right? But one of the angels, basically God's right hand angel, was on his right, was casted down to earth to live here. And then basically the devil is trying its best to screw things up down here where the humans are supposed to be. It's crazy, right? It's kind of the gist of it, right? But to me, it's like there's so much crazy stuff down on this earth, but at the same time, it's so beautiful here. Like I walk outside right now, it's blue skies, not a cloud in the sky, hardly any wind. I got mountains literally 5 minutes, 10 minutes from my house. I mean, you can see them from my front yard, and I'm like, what a beautiful day. Every time I walk outside, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. But I used to believe when I was younger, like, this is hell. When you die, you finally get peace. I don't know if you go somewhere else, but it's metaphorically, that's heaven, because you ain't dealing with the world's problems and all the chaos. And, you know, whether you've had a good life or not, when you tip on the news, like some kid died, somebody's brutally murdered, we're at war, you know, just all kinds of crazy shit to be pissed off about and not see the beauty in things. And I think that's what the devil is and hell on earth is. You can get caught up in it, but it's constant battle of trying to see through the bad, see all the good through the bad. It is crazy.
Swim in my old blue jeans. Can they wash the sins off me and set it up since that revival?
Okay. I find myself desires which if I sorry, y'all. If I find myself sorry, dude, I'm like I laugh at myself because I screw shit up all the time. If I find myself desires which nothing in this world can satisfy, the only logical explanation is that I was made for another world. I'm going to read that one more time. This time I won't mess it up. If I find myself desires which nothing in this world can satisfy, the only logical explanation is that I was made for another world. It's C.S. Lewis. That is, yeah, that's powerful, dude. I'll talk about that here in just a second. I guess that's it. Okay. Let's see what else. Hold on. Let's see what else. That was it. So if I find myself desires which nothing in this world can satisfy, the only logical explanation is that I was made for another world. Said that a few times. I mean, at the end of the day, I think what he means by that is like, dude, you hear so many people that have all the money, all the car, they have whatever they want, like, right? Desire, whatever desires can be met, they can do that, you know. But at the end of the day, you hear all these rich people like, dude, if you think money and all this stuff is going to fix your problems and make you happier, it's not. It's not. It's just a bonus. But the real happiness, you hear from a lot of people, whether they have money or broke, the real happiness comes from love and community and the people you share your life with. That's it. I mean, why is it that some of the poorest people in the world are you meet poor people, and this isn't across the board, right? I mean, there's jacked up people in all walks of life, but the majority of people that you meet that have nothing are willing to give the most because they don't have materialistic things. They don't have that desire. They have love in their life, and people that don't have nothing will give everything. I mean, it's just, I can't explain it. I don't know why, but I've met people that have money, have this, have that, and they're not donating nothing. They're not giving to charities. They're not see someone in need. They don't. I mean, I'll tell you right now, I think the biggest thing you could do for someone is notice them. It's not give them money. It's not, hey, here's a car. Hey, you got a few bucks. I mean, sure, to have something to eat if you're starving is amazing. I've been there before. I've been starving to get something to eat, and someone buys you something to eat. You're like, oh my goodness, this is the best food ever. And it could be a shitty McDonald's cheeseburger, dude. But you just, yeah, I mean, yeah, love is having people around that you love and care about is amazing. But besides buying someone a cheeseburger and giving them money or this and that, to be noticed, I think that's what most people want, to be noticed, to feel like someone gives a shit. It ain't even got to be love. Like, oh, you noticed I got my hair cut. Oh, just little things like that are like, you're alone. And I've been here, like, you're alone and you have no one to talk to and you're by yourself. You're trying to figure out your life. And someone comes along and just says hi and just says, how's your day? Like, you feel noticed. And I'm telling you, that goes a long, long way with people in need. Like, most people just want to be noticed, man. And honestly, I think that's what religion does for a lot of people. They go to church, they feel noticed, even by their peers, because they're all in there for the same reason. And they feel noticed by God, by Jesus, that they're worshiping, or by, whoever your God is. You feel noticed. You feel completed by that. So that's just my explanation of that. And I will say this guy did a good job. It's a good song. I appreciate, like I said, when people can put music out there. And tell me if this is just me or I haven't noticed in my life, but in the last couple years, probably really in the last year, I have seen so many people online expressing their faith and their religion, especially Christianity and Jesus, and talking about it. I mean, people that you would never think, when you see them, you just never think about it. Like, I've just seen so many people, and I believe more now than ever, I've seen people talking about their faith, especially online. So it's like, maybe I just haven't noticed because I'm not religious or haven't been religious, but yeah, I've just seen a lot of people, and I appreciate that. So another thing is, I have to say right before I get out of here, I know this guy's religious and all that, and I don't think God's against marijuana. So maybe that's why he ended this video at exactly 4:20. Because it does say, I believe it's first book of Genesis, is every seed-bearing plant was left for man. It's something like that. I believe that might be exact. It's something like that, right? And it says it in there. I had a buddy point it out to me years ago, and I was like, wow. Well, that's marijuana too. Unless you get that good stuff. No seeds, no stems. Anyways, dude, listen. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Happy Easter. Stay safe out there. Have a great day. I hope it's beautiful wherever you live. Until next time, peace.
I've traveled so far, couldn't tell you how far. Feels as though I have been a million places at once. Many lives I have lived, many battles I fought and lost.